A little late.
Welcome to American Whiskey, where we chase down great stories from coast to coast, raise a glass to the characters who shaped this country, and sometimes tiptoe into the unknown. Grab a glass of whiskey. Sorry, I just burped into the microphone. But tonight we're going to be sipping through the legends that linger in the American woods, from roaring rivers to the forgotten trails, from old saloons to modern day sightings. We will follow the footsteps of history with a cautious hand and an open heart. I'm your host, Big Sturge, a believer in good times, good tales, and strong coffee, and the idea that every bottle has a story and sometimes even a footprint. So pour yourself a drink, settle in, join us. Tonight we're with Susan and her daughter. We're going to talk about the Bigfoot show coming up and hopefully some stories. We'll see what happens. Tonight's just a journey. It's all about the myths and the real world footprints that keep people talking every single day, whether it's around a campfire, around a drink, or maybe both. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Hello, Susan.
Hello.
I just wrote that in like 5 minutes earlier. I was very proud of it.
Hi, Ariel.
Really good.
I forgot your name, honestly. But hi, Ariel.
Like, ooh,
I just
you
absolutely.
just got to think of a Little Mermaid.
So, but we normally just go around. We talk about what we're sipping on, and since you guys are the guests on the podcast, Ariel, I saw you were sipping something.
Oh yes, Southern Tier pumpkin, or that's caramel pumpkin. Which actually, she gave me something else, and then I stole this from her. So
She took it.
I love Southern Tier. I've actually been to their brewery. When I lived up in northeastern Ohio. I can't remember. I think it's an Ohio brewery, but it was very, very close to PA.
Is it the one that you're sipping on?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Southern
It should
Tier.
tell you right there on there if it's
Yeah, to say bottled where?
They bottled in and
Produced and bottled.
unless it's illegal.
Definitely not. They have a whole bunch. Brewing company. Oh, this one says Lakewood, New York, but I don't think we were in New York. I don't know. Depends on how many beers I had.
How drunk were you?
Susan, what are you sipping on?
Well, I've got pumpkin ale.
About to figure out where it's
Yeah.
brewed at.
And honestly, you really know where it came from? Aldi's.
My wife would love that, by the way.
Hey, very festive. I like it,
Yeah, of
guys.
course. I've actually had a couple halfway decent wines from Aldi. Fred's
They're
always ones like pick up the bottle.
It's
And the
good.
price is good.
It is.
I mean, like $7
It says Wanakee, Wisconsin.
for a 6-pack.
Ooh, go Packers.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, they brew in Lakewood, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Charlotte, and Buffalo.
Wow.
Okay.
So they're pretty much all over the place.
You've done your
Fred, what
homework.
are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on the Teacher Cabernet,
Okay.
It's a good
made
choice.
by
We
a
can't
very
see
good
through.
winery. Huh?
We can see it. He's just being a goof. Justice League, what are you sipping on?
Hold on.
Which one to start with? Coors Light. It's almost gone, so I just opened up Busch Light. But then I have a pour of Gentleman's Cut from Boone County Distillery that is partnered with Stephen Curry.
My man, Chris.
I'm unfortunately drinking a Coors Light that was handed to me.
And what are we going to be sipping on?
We're going to be sipping on some Burnt Out Winery First Responder.
And some Nantu Distillery single malt whiskey that he got from where?
Thailand.
From Thailand.
Taiwan.
And I also thought it'd be cool to talk about the gin real quick. Did you want to talk about?
Oh, absolutely. So a guy named Peter reached out to us from Name Brand Distilling in Middletown, Ohio. And I got a bottle of gin from him. It's actually really good for a gin. I'm not a huge gin fan, but it's a good gin.
Justice League, what are you sipping on?
Hold on.
Yeah. So I was making sure our live was listening. That's what you heard just now. So what do you want to crack that open? I'm not going to lie to you. I'd like to have a glass of that wine, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sipping. So I'm on the carnivore diet still, just like last year at the festival. I'm sipping on a Bud Light Next. It's 4% alcohol and 0 carbs. So
Proud of you, buddy.
I drink them. 200 pounds down. Cheers.
Keep fighting.
Cheers.
Yes, sir. I will.
So
So
you know how to
Susan,
use that, Chris.
The mic's in my way.
I don't know if he does. We'll do a training class on that. Moving on. Just kidding. So before we get started, of course, we start out every episode, no matter what it is, with a Burned Out Winery commercial. So here it is. If you're looking for a unique wine experience, check out Burned Out Winery. Founded by a team of siblings who turned their passion for winemaking into a thriving business. They focus on crafting exceptional small batch wines, from Moscato to tart cherry and spiced apple to their delightful sangrias. There's something for everyone. Each bottle tells a story, complete with a creative name that reflects their journey. Their wines are not only fantastic, but they're also affordable, making them a great choice for any occasion. You can easily order online at burnedoutwinery.com or connect with them on Facebook. They deliver. Whether you're local or out of state, they'll ship right to your front door. Support this hardworking team and savor the taste of Burned Out Winery. This is Big Sturge with American Whiskey. So no matter what, I will always do that before we get started because their wine's the best and they're great people. So if you guys have not checked out Burned Out Winery, you can go on burnedoutwinery.com. They have their selection on there. They'll deliver it to you if you're local, or they can ship it to you. The prices are great, and they are just the best people in the world. So with that being said, let's get drunk and talk about Bigfoot. Susan, I'm going to let you just... Let's talk about Bigfoot Festival, what you have coming, what to expect.
What's new,
all the goods.
Okay. Well, I've got so much going on.
Fun-filled weekend.
It is a very fun-filled weekend. I finally got most of the schedule posted for the whole weekend. In fact, I just edited it like about half an hour ago. Really running behind. So we start out on Friday. And we have a Russell Accord coming from Expedition Bigfoot. I mean, who doesn't love Russell? Pretty cool guy. I gotta tell you, he's very, very cool to talk to. When I talked to Russell before we had him scheduled, I think we probably talked about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and just really down to earth. And I'm just ready to have him there. And then, of course, we got Robbie Raines and D.A. Roberts coming and doing the tracking. And they are speaking this year, too. Great guys. And then we got Naomi Finn. It's our storyteller. And she's got that voice that just, I don't know, just a really cool voice. So she will be I added a few things. So we will have story time. And I got a TP. I wanted a real Indian TP, but that was a little out of my budget. So I had to use Amazon. But hey, I don't know. I'm going to try to get it painted if I have time. But if I get it painted, you'll never know. But Naomi's going to be doing story time with kids. So, and they are going to be Native American folklore stories.
Okay.
And then we have Nance from Buckeye Bigfoot. And she is going to be, people can come and tell them their experiences. If they had what's happened with Bigfoot, anything to do with that. And then Saturday, she will share a few of those and maybe one of her favorite stories from, her podcast.
Okay.
There's kids activities that's free. There's booths where they come in and they can make a big fat a Bigfoot mask, and there's like coloring pages and stuff for them. That's all Bigfoot. Word searches, all Bigfoot. And one of the things I'm still kind of working on is I will have this ready, I promise.
You're good.
It's going to be where they learn how to make like a Bigfoot nest. I'm sure you guys have all seen.
Yeah.
Sometimes they look like a big chicken nest.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they are piled up, around the trees and stuff.
Like a wood structure.
Yeah. But they're going to have little pieces of sticks, to make their own and just kind of play around with it. And there will be like guidance with it. So I really would wanted to get a big one done out there, but I just don't have time. I wanted to find a space to do one, but not going to happen this year.
Depends on whenever you guys get there. You guys
there you
try
go.
try your hand at making a Bigfoot nest.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think if I can be off Friday, we're going to try to get down there maybe Thursday night to help. So
I will call off Friday.
Well,
Okay. I'm hoping to have Craig and I will be going Wednesday and getting things more like the all the vendor booths set and everything.
Mhm.
And then Thursday I have everyone coming in at 4:00.
okay.
Until whenever. I think last year we were there till putting vendors until 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Which
Well, we're going to do our best to be there to help out. I know Wednesday probably won't happen, but definitely Thursday. I have a couple questions for you. We've had a couple people ask, which I'm pretty sure, Dylan, we've done a pretty good job sharing that. I believe the event itself is free to get into.
yes.
But as far like there are classes that you purchase tickets for, correct?
Yeah. So the first is the Bigfoot ticket. That is both days, and it includes your speakers, lectures, the casting class, the tracking class, and the casting class is an actual Bigfoot print from Patterson and Gimlin. I say that right? And it's from I think 1964. I'm trying to remember the dates, but it's the actual original print. So they learn how to make that cast and they get to take it home.
Okay.
Okay. So that one is $75. That is for both days. And they get to go to the lectures as much as they want to hop in. So they get to go see Russell again Saturday. And Russell is speaking twice Saturday too. So, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. Honestly, I struggled. That was a hard thing to figure out to do. But it's just with the overhead and bringing in the speakers and everything, it's kind of pricey. So the second one is the Sasquatch ticket. That is $55, and that's all day Saturday and coming to the class, taking the classes, and going to the lectures.
Okay.
And then Friday is $45. That is all day going to the lectures and taking the classes. And then we have a VIP dinner with Russell and all the speakers. It's a meet and greet, really laid back, where they just get to have dinner and ask the speakers questions and stuff. And that one is $35 to come in. And seating starts at 5. And we have dinner at 6 to 8. And then we go over to the bonfire with Neoma. But it's a homemade spaghetti meatball dinner, salad, Fazoli breadsticks and their sauce.
Ooh.
And what else? Cupcakes, all the tea you can drink, all the lemonade you can drink. And then we will have a cash bar too.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
So is the cash bar, is that through, do you buy tickets for that, or cash bar, I assume means just cash, right?
Go bring in a cart
Okay.
and just bring in a cart with some beer and
Okay.
some wine and just do it like that.
Okay.
So,
Hey, real quick, DA. I sent you a message on Facebook. Can you respond to that before I say something about it? Because I think everyone here would be interested in it.
What's that?
Wait for him to respond, and then I'll tell you guys.
He said, by the way, I'm bringing a bottle of Truman Reserve, a Missouri award-winning bourbon, to share with you guys. I like the sound
And
of that.
I'm trying to get some more of the s'mores for you, DA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I think Ariel remembers the s'mores.
I don't remember s'mores.
S'mores. The bottle of the that was the flavor, right?
The whiskey.
Yeah.
That was good.
I mean, I loved everything. Everything you guys threw at me. I don't think there was any that I was like, no, I loved them all. It's like, yep, keep them coming.
So as far as the kids events go, do they purchase tickets to do these things for the kids, or?
Nope. The only thing they have to purchase tickets is for the tracking class. And what I was thinking about doing, anyone that's listening to this podcast and they'd say, hey, I'm going to knock $10 off of the tracking class and the speakers and speaker classes. The only thing I can knock $5 off of the VIP dinner.
Okay.
So, yeah, if I had my way, it'd all be free. I wish.
Oh, something has to pay for it. This isn't free. That's
Right.
the one thing that I've learned over the years about these festivals. Not only does it take, a year to plan or more, and all of your extra time plus some, this stuff does cost money. You don't get people off Discovery Channel at your festival for free.
Correct.
You don't get these type of opportunities to meet and greet some of these people that do it for a living. So of course you have to charge for some of this, but I think it's really cool. There's a lot of festivals that American Whiskey has gone to that you have to pay to even go into it.
Mm-hmm.
So Sturge, I can answer what I was talking about earlier now. So DA has confirmed. He's a busy man. We love having him on here. We've had him on here 2 or 3 times now. Tuesday evening, we are doing a hype episode for the festival, and DA will be on here with us.
Okay, cool.
That's awesome.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah. DA is our guy. We like that guy a lot. He's a cool. He's a cool.
You can get Robbie. You do.
Hey, we can
How about that, DA?
Hey, never say never.
You have the connection. Make it happen.
That's true. And I'll tell you what, I will try to get a hold of Russell and see if there's any chance that I can get Russell on too.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool to have DA and Russell on at the same time.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. So because I'm done, he is pretty cool. I mean, he's very, very
What's
cool.
my favorite person off the Bigfoot show? My son likes him a lot because he's the one he goes with the backpack, goes out by himself, and is always looking for an adventure and gets himself in sketchy situations. So
he does. Yeah.
He goes. He was Army, right?
He jumped out of.
So he's
I think he was like, I know he's Army, but I think he was like Special Forces.
Wait, how about this comment? Serge, read that.
I can ask him. I'm sure he'd be good with it. Yeah, let's do it next Tuesday. It'd be cool to absolutely make that happen.
Awesome. Yeah.
What is one thing you're looking forward to the most about the festival season?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I really enjoy meeting everybody once everything's kind of like calmed down, even though I'll be running around like crazy like always, but that's typical me anyway. But I really enjoy meeting all the vendors and the speakers and just the attendees. I like when they come up and talk to me. I like when they give me feedback. And last year I was just really delighted when we did the Bigfoot relay race, and put out there giving all the kids high fives and stuff. And so many parents came up to me and thanked me for having something like that for the kids to be involved in. And that's really cool. Being like a special needs teacher and stuff, I love kids. So I really think kids should be included. I mean, it is a family festival, and I like when people ask me about Bigfoot, and you get some really cool questions, and then you get some really negative. But I like the really positive questions and stuff. And
well, I think you take it, and we've learned this as a podcast. You have to learn and understand that when you're striving to do something big and powerful and meaningful, there's always going to be support, right? But with support comes negativity. There's always people out there that are have one goal in mind, and it's to crush what you're trying to do. But it's absolutely a fact that they couldn't crush this Bigfoot festival, because just from year one, and I think Dylan, we've been to so many festivals, we can't even talk about how many now. I mean, I don't even know how many trips we've made out of state. I mean, lots of hours away, drive time. And Susan, we can both agree, Dylan and I can both agree that we've been looking forward to this since the last festival, because it was absolutely the funnest festival that we've been to. And the fact that you meet so many different people. I mean, some of the people that we met just came because they're like, what the hell is this?
Right.
Yeah.
Like what is this all about? And So they like show up and they're like, "Are you guys like Bigfoot believers?" We're like, "I don't know. We're just here because it seemed like a good time. You invited us to it. Burned Out Winery. I think you connected us with it.
100%.
And it was literally, like I said, I can't stress to you how many festivals we've been to over the last year, and every festival we go to, they were great, but they just weren't the Bigfoot festival.
Well, Serge, I can answer this. We went to 9 or 10 festivals and set up last year. This will be the first festival of the year that we sat up at.
It's the what?
The first one this year that we've gone and set up at.
Yeah, we've been to festivals, but we've kind of just gone to some of them and not set up because we were just trying to just
hang out.
Yeah, just hang out. But this is the one festival that we knew that we wanted to be a part of.
Awesome.
And it's an honor to be a part of it. And you know, you guys will have a lot of years of this without a doubt. My wife has a super busy weekend that weekend, and you're talking about kids, and my wife's also a special needs teacher, and we have 4 kids. So it's super important for us to go to places that involve kids. And sometimes it's just not an option at some of these festivals. And it's really cool that you've done that. And I think that just puts some icing on the cake even more to make it just a better option for a family. You know, yeah, there's beers, there's, you know, drinks, but there's also things for kids to do. So that's cool. Fred, this is not school. You can just
You know how I am, dude. Now I want to know, like, so I liked it because I got to meet everybody and for what the cause was. Will you tell people what it's for first?
Yes,
Second,
absolutely.
please.
Yes. So, long story short, so I started volunteering. It was the Rehabilitation Center, and 2 amazing women. They each had a child with disabilities, and they started it in a church basement. Okay, to have this facility for kids with autism, any struggling just in academics. So it has grown to where they have built a really nice facility in Pickwill, Ohio. And they have the Nicholas School. Oh, darn that. And I'm sorry.
We got them too.
We're the same.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. And Nicholas School, that's actually where I taught, is amazing. I can't express how amazing it is. There is really not a lot of places for kids with autism and disabilities to go. Yeah. And the parents, I can see the struggle, you know, with the parents when they come in. And I just think there's some amazing, well, I'll do this. So I had a young man that could not speak, right? And I was working with him. And so I would count, we did this for a couple of years. 1, 2, 3. There's activities and stuff that you do on the wall that's right-handed, left-handed to help with the brain. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden he goes, 4. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know? So, I mean, I was almost in tears. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, these kids are smart and none of them are the same. And what works for one may not work for the other. So you got to think out of the box with them. Right. Yeah. And that's kind of what Nicholas is, because it's not a set like, oh, you got to do this and this. Okay. You take those children and what works for them. And I was able to teach them music. I had them playing bells. We had a full blown out play with the Christmas Carol, and they were singing. And the one that did Scrooge he didn't want to do it, and now he does playhouses. Like he has left. Nice. He does.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He told me, he goes, no, I did not want to do this, Miss S, because he goes, I want to thank you, because I would have never known that I could do this. And he was incredible. I mean, we had smoke machines. It was so awesome, and I miss it. I do miss it so much. It was just so special. But
sometimes I think I was a music teacher for 9 years, and I taught in a few different public schools in a couple different states, and she'd be telling me about her programs, and I was like, hold on, I have an entire second grade class, and I can't even get them to do, ABC. I'm like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because, we could cut it short to a 24-minute episode right now, or 25-minute episode. And just from what you've said now gives every reason for anyone to come and support the festival.
Agreed.
That you can see what your guys' heart is going towards. It's the love of Bigfoot and to make a massive difference in the community. And that's going to touch people's lives, right? You guys didn't know until we met that my wife does the same job as that you did, Susan.
Yeah.
And I'll share a quick funny story. I surprised my wife one time at her school with Subway and flowers. Or no, it was McDonald's and flowers. Just like showed up to her school. She had class. There's a little girl in there that just didn't talk. And I pulled out the lunch out of the bag, and it was a cheeseburger. And the girl goes, cheeseburger? And everyone just goes completely silent. I'm like, what's the problem? And they're like, she doesn't talk.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, well, pull up a cheeseburger and she talks. So it was it's just really incredible to see what you guys do as a living, just to see my wife. A lot of days are really stressful, right? Because you're dealing with a lot in that kind of line of work. And, she's a public school teacher. I know you just said you were a public school teacher as well for 9 years. And
Yes.
okay. And sometimes it's really tough, like to just get any type of support in a public school, to, get what you need in a public school. But what you guys are doing, like I said, we could end a 25-minute episode right now, and whoever listens to this and heard your guys' heart would show up just for that fact. So I applaud you guys for that.
Thank you. And also we didn't actually, it is the Rehabilitation Center for Neurological Development and Nicholas School.
Yes.
I was going to say, she didn't say the whole, so
I
if
did
anybody
not.
wants to check it out.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation Center for Neurological
Yes.
Development and Nicholas School in Piqua, Ohio.
I started there when I was 16 volunteering.
Wow.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah. And it's funny. Ariel said, she would call me and talk.
telling stories about some of my kids, and she's like, "Oh, mine."
She goes, "Mom, I had a horrible day."
Not
I'm like,
horrible.
no. And she was like, she goes, "I told that kid before lunch I told him put all their money away.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of them swallowed a
such a
quarter."
story. Oh my god, I felt so bad. It happened, and this was not a special needs kid.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
He swallowed it. Unfortunately, he had to take
I
a
felt so bad.
little drive to the emergency room.
Yeah, no doubt. Dylan too, we work in corrections, and there's times where like my wife's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I tell her about my long day. She gives me about 30 seconds of her day, and I'm just like, oh. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
sir, so I understand where your wife's coming from to an extent, because every year in my high school, when I would have study hall, I would use that to go and volunteer in the special needs classes at the middle school.
Mhm.
I only got a small portion of it every day. And there's still times where I'm like, holy shit, these guys go through a lot.
Yeah, 100%. But and here's the thing, it's a lot. And I see my wife all the time, and I hope she's not listening and doesn't like get pissed off by this. But how many times I've heard her say, I'm not doing this next year. I'm not doing this next year. But she's on like year 11 or 12.
It's the
and
drive.
And she just can't stop doing it because she's the best. She's incredible. And you guys doing that type of work, and just even as a second grade teacher, the difference, even just being a public school second grade teacher and, a typical class, it's hard. It's tough. Like, you don't know what that child's background's like. You don't know what they're going through. Did they eat last night? You just don't know. So I applaud you guys coming from a family of teachers. I'm not a teacher, by the way, but a family of teachers, man. It's I think Brad just said it's all about passion for helping others. So if you're not doing anything on the 24th and 25th of October, you can hear the Bigfoot. There's a reason we're doing the Bigfoot Festival, right? We're doing it because the love and the drive for Bigfoot, but there's a reason behind doing the festival, and the reason behind is to raise money for other people and make a difference in the world. And I think that's where it's at.
Exactly.
It's going to be a Jeep show too.
Yeah.
I was
Jeep
about
show and
to me another
car show.
are on that BigfootFestivalOH.com.
Yes.
We put the schedule because I'm like, she starts talking about this. I mean, it's like long, like you have to figure out. So there's a lot of different events. I think there's something for everyone. And
Friday is the cruising. Hey, trucks, cars.
that's
Trucks,
the classic
yeah.
car, right? Classic car cruising.
Yeah, but people can bring in their new Camaros and stuff too.
So we just had entered Equinox into a car show a couple of weeks ago.
My 08 Pilot blows white smoke out the back.
Ooh.
We call it bar.
We call it the purple circle.
What kind of food are we going to have?
Ooh, I love food.
Like food vendor wise.
What's the smoke?
Ooh, vendors.
Yeah. See, the vendors, and the thing, what I want to say is please visit the website. I mean, I get so many people that will contact me, and they contact me on the website. Do you have a question? But then I'm like, well, they're asking me a question, but I was like, well, it's right there on the website. It's like, so there is a lot on that website. But
sometimes you just have to get through it. Also, if you see spelling errors, go ahead and send those to her too, because I try to fix it. That's always fun.
And I'm telling you, because there's times I sit there 3 a.m, I'm holding that laptop and I'm about ready to drop it. And my husband will come out, Craig will come out and, hey, pick up the laptop.
Go to bed.
But I know,
Yeah.
but it's just like.
And then you get spaghetti spelled wrong, and then you laugh at mom, and you say,
very difficult.
That is a hard word.
I'm out.
John Bentz. We want to. Yeah, go ahead, Dylan. You guys met John in one of our meetings.
Never mind. He just tagged the website on here. That's what I was about to ask.
So John Bentz, you can see the comment. I don't know if you ladies can see the comment that we highlight that pulls up.
Yes.
John Bentz. He's the moonshiner from Middleport that's opening up the distillery. I know we were planning on having him up there. Is it possible we could add him to our booth?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
He brings a lot.
He also thinks that my brother is my son.
And I'm my brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
John Benson.
Sorry.
So
there was
something
someone said something about a hide and seek
that's
championship.
what I was
that would have
thinking
been
about.
hilarious. That was,
but you know what? It's not too late. I'm thinking, why don't we add that?
There we go.
Listen, Susan, if we add that, I'm entering. I'm hiding.
No, we're entering.
Okay, you be Bigfoot.
I'll dress up as Bigfoot. No.
How about I'll be Bigfoot? He'll be my baby foot.
Well, I think that is something I would like to add for Saturday night. Oh, and then I want to mention too. Now we are allowed to have that bar open until midnight.
Oh,
so if people want to stay, and there's going to be games on the tables and some games outside.
Friday night or Saturday night?
Both Friday and Saturday night.
I've never been to this fairgrounds. I've honestly never seen Nelson.
Well, Nelson's pretty cool, but I think the hide and seek. I really like that. Hide and seek.
Bars up until midnight, correct?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining American Whiskey. I'll see you there.
But if we do, Big Sturge and I volunteer to be the hiders.
Okay. I'm all for that.
Where am I going to hide?
They have to find us both, and they're not finding me.
I'll be behind a little tiny tree, and I'll just be knocking.
I got a hatch.
Depending on what time it is,
I'll do.
I don't know. Errol may be conked out by then, but
no, I'll be in a tree for sure.
But I think that would be.
I'm climbing the biggest tree I can find.
Okay, I'm not climbing. So I'll just be at a tree knocking.
Yeah, I saw that, and I kept thinking that would be really cool to do.
That's just going to be a free for all.
Let's do it. Can we help with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Hey, American Whiskey hides, and whoever signs up has to find us.
I will thing that you get out of fireworks stand,
Fred.
I'll climb a tree and just throw them out the whole time.
First off, I'm a great hitter. Why is there a fat guy in the middle of the field at noon just digging a hole?
I heard there was a raffle, Susan.
Huh?
I heard there was a raffle.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, I've got to get these tickets sold. I have 2 4-foot Bigfoots, concrete Bigfoots.
They're so heavy.
Yeah, they are. That's about mouthful. Okay, 2.
Slow down, Susan.
Bigfoots. And we need to get those, so they will be raffled off Friday at 7, and then Saturday at 8. It's 7.
I'm
Sorry.
sitting here trying to like look at the schedule as
So,
we're doing this, but
I am.
We have to start like blocking people off this podcast because DA is making funny jokes and I cannot concentrate.
Okay, hold on. So John just actually beat DA. DA would have got Anthony with the Blantons uncorking.
Big search. I'll use my street name ever again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a Blanton fan, so DA I would not have came out for
But
that.
you crack a Blanton's and Papa Bear's running through the woods like, whoo.
But then Bits, what I'm going to do is crack open a cold beer and AAW will come out of hiding. You got me with cold beer.
Okay, but there has to be limitations. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
This also is a funny one, I guess, if you like to make fun of people's fears. Brad Kaufman said, we will hide you in a trunk. My worst fear, we're at the hot dog place Saturday tasting hot dogs, and we're talking about our worst fear. Only the closest people to me know. My worst fear.
Everybody knows Sturge.
Shut up.
You told everybody.
First
It's
off,
like
it's my
episode
story.
200.
My worst fear is to get my my full body shoved inside of a trunk. My wife says I don't have to worry about that, but it concerns me slightly. So,
Do we need to try that?
You wouldn't
Yes.
have a beetle or
good
something, would
you better get me drunk.
Done.
A beetle?
Yeah, the beetle.
No, don't do a beetle. That is literally no Beatles.
Hey guys,
All right, I'll
I
do
will
it.
volunteer to get a trunk. You guys just put them in the trunk.
Okay.
I put him in the trunk.
I'll let you guys put me in a trunk if you can lift me up and put me in it.
Done.
We could do that, dude.
oh yeah, hold on. There's plenty of us. We'll be fine.
Deal.
Oh.
You've been a trunk.
You just signed
Brad,
up
I
for
hate
this.
you, Mr. Kaufman.
You signed up for this.
You brought it, and we're gonna bring it.
How about wow, this is very crazy. This podcast got crazy.
So I want to mention too, Friday night, DA, I think you know this, right? So Friday night we were having a nighttime tracking class.
Ooh.
So yeah, and that's if you have your tickets, obviously it's free. And then for any of the attendees, it's $10, and it's adults only.
Now that's on the website, correct?
Yes, it is on the website.
We just
I got
posted
it.
the
I got it.
website. All you have to
Post
do
it again.
is click the link. All you have to. I'll send it real quick again. All you have to do. Honestly, I was just looking at the website before we got on here. This has everything you're going to need to navigate what's happening for the weekend. There it is again. So all you have to do. Can we pop that onto there? Yeah. So it's right there. If you go over to where the comment section is, you can actually click on it. It'll take you over to the Bigfoot Festival Ohio page, and she has different links on there. I think the first thing that pops up is the hunt. I think you have like automatically pops up, so you can look for that. But just like any other website, it has like if you want to be a vendor. Are you still accepting vendors?
I am, and food trucks too. We come in and I've got a lot of different vendors. At which I have told the vendors, you do not have to have all Bigfoot, because not everyone are, with their husband or wife at Bigfoot people.
Yeah.
And people are Christmas shopping. They're shopping for family. And so I want the vendors all to have something different and unique for everyone. So.
And if whoever did the website did a great job, because it's really simple and easy to navigate. Yeah, of course.
I give her shit on it. So
she does. She gives me shit on it all the time.
No, it's okay. Listen, when you get onto a website, have you ever got stressed out because you just can't navigate it? Let's be honest. This is like an iPhone. It's easy to use. You were just talking about it, Chris. I think about the raffle for the concrete Bigfoot.
Correct.
That's right on there, right next to the vendor application. It talks about the Jeep show. And then my favorite part of it is the schedule and the activities. So it'll show you on here what's going on at what time, what day, that all these things are happening. So it's a good, if you don't want to come
happening Sturge at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock when?
Friday.
So 5 o'clock on Saturday, from 4 to 8 p.m. is the cruise in. And then 6 o'clock it hits the trunk or treat or trick or treating.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Right before that, we got Nance from Buckeye Bigfoot from 3 to 4. We can scroll down here. We've got the Friday speakers lecture classes. It has what's going on, the tickets, 12:30 to 1:30, Mike Miller, 1:45 to 2:45 casting classes, 3 to 4, Russell Accord, 4 to 5 tracking classes with Robbie and DA. I mean, it's super easy to navigate. But if there's just one thing that you're interested in, you can just go click the schedules and activities. Then there's a cool little store on there that you guys can buy merch on. And then, if you're interested in some of these lectures and stuff, there's packages on here. You've got like the Bigfoot ticket for Friday and Saturday tickets, Sasquatch tickets for just Saturday, Littlefoot tickets for Friday, and the junior tracking classes. So everything on there, it's there. If you want to know why Susan and her family are doing this, the Hands That Give Hope tab is on there, and it's going to explain to you what they're doing. There's so many different avenues, and it's easy to navigate. Don't make fun of Susan, because honestly, I don't do well on websites, and this one's easy to navigate.
I wouldn't want to do it, but I'm just like, yes, navigational, the 3 lines in the top left corner, those are going to be your navigational, 3 horizontal lines, top left corner. That has the tabs where if you're looking for something, you can go there. And if you're like me and you're like, nope, too much, Control F, you can find whatever you're looking for. Okay.
From Kentucky.
Done.
Yeah, she's been judging me all along, and the person that did my.
But I wouldn't do it. I say, hey, you should probably fix this, but I can't. I'm not going to do it. Sorry.
I have never done a website before, and let me tell you, I started it in January. I'm almost done.
It looks good, Susan.
But if you also click on this, just clicking on this part, I didn't actually even notice this. There's literally, you can click on more and it says Airbnb Best Western. It's going to give you places you can stay. This is literally, you did a great job, Susan.
Thank you. See?
Yeah, of course.
And you can always send her, if you have a question, there's like a little notification thing. It's like comes up to your bottom right corner sometimes once you're scrolling, and you can send her a message and she'll get back to you. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, it's a lot, like today, I think today I almost had a mental breakdown, but
I'm with you in that one.
I was sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, what more needs to be done? I'm trying to count down, and I'm still I'm still working on that scavenger hunt. So you got, ideas, send them my way, because I'm just like, I know what I want to do, but sometimes when you sit down there with the laptop in front of you, all of a sudden your mind just goes blank.
So
it has so much that you're
what time is the scavenger hunt again?
That scavenger hunt is all day long. It's free. They come and get the card, and they just go and look and search for things. And
you could tie in the Bigfoot hunt with the final leg of the scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Like the hide and seek.
The last thing is you got to find Bigfoot.
Huh. Okay.
And have him sign the paper. So Bigfoot needs a Sharpie.
Yeah. That's kind of a neat idea. I kind of like that.
That way it gives people all day a chance to get to that last leg. So it evens the playing field.
Yeah. So
you can't start the last one until after a certain time.
Until after dark.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Right,
because everything is pretty much free except for the classes, right?
The what?
The class.
Everything for the kids and stuff is free, right?
Except
it gives them
in the hunt.
It gives them an incentive to stay a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, everything's free besides for kids is the tracking class.
The tracking class.
Yeah. So, and like I said, I'll knock $10 off of it. I'm that, to that point, like, let's do it.
Can we come up with a nifty code?
Yeah.
Well,
what's our nifty code, guys? AAW.
How about this? The first 5 people that come up to the AAW podcast and say, we watch a podcast, we want a part of it, I will pay for the tracking class. We'll pay for the tracking class.
Hey, that works.
The first 5 people.
I also think it would be cool to do we're going to do the hide and seek, right?
Yeah.
What if we changed it up to capture the flag? and we did like a donation to get in. It's just a donation for the cause that you're doing to be a part of it.
I like that.
Have a
Yeah.
jar or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see more about this hide and seek. That's gonna
So,
be a great ending to the night.
We're gonna have to like get this together on this then, you guys.
And what we're not going to tell him is we're not going to hunt.
Instead of like capture the flag, so why don't we do something?
Capture the footprint, capture, something.
Yeah.
The
Something
Bigfoot.
like Bigfoot.
Like we could even set it up so we already said Sturge and I would hide, so we hide on opposite teams.
Okay.
We'll figure this out.
All right.
Capture Bigfoot or Minifoot? Dylan's Minifoot.
Well, I went out last year in the costume. Everybody was cracking up laughing.
I saw a picture of you on it. It was my favorite part.
I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, that's a Bigfoot. It's like, hey.
Well,
if I put on the costume, I'm just gonna hide behind Sturge like Dad.
I think we could do something like this too. And I don't know how like legal this is, so just squash me if you want. We have a cool like Cincinnati Bengals wine set. We could like get some donations and somehow make it a raffle, and whoever gets it who like donates to the raffle or whatever, or like somebody or a silent auction or something, whoever does the silent auction gets automatically in for the hide and seek or whatever. I don't know. I just think we could do something big.
Yeah. We could
Maybe
do something.
Honestly, I have a lot of stupid ideas. So.
It'll be like all of us. Like nobody else is there. So us having
First, I was thinking you were here.
Oh, and that'd be a fucking blast.
Yeah, it would.
Look at me just trying to chug as fast as I can. Here's Dylan right behind me.
We had
ass.
fun last year.
We did.
You can't say you didn't.
Is there enough room to do this?
Yeah.
It's a whole fairground.
It's a whole,
I haven't been there yet.
There's camping. You can camp there, Sturge.
Yeah. There's I just wish that we were there's a woods way in back, and I want to go check it out when we get there. I got to find out who owns it for next year. Yeah. So I just did not mess with it. I don't even know if there's trails back there, and but that would be really cool to like
getting a beer.
Yeah,
in the fridge. Oh yeah.
You got the opener.
Yeah. Well, DA even said he'll donate signed books for prizes.
That's what made me think like if we did something cool. If we had prizes for the hunt or something,
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
We'll do that. And I just did not have time like this year and go and get I had some gift cards last year and stuff, and I just didn't have time to do it.
So what we came up clutch in like 3 days last year at the Farm to Bottle. What if we were able to come up with like a silent auction, like items to do a silent auction? Is that something that we could do?
We could, yes, we could.
Can we?
You guys will have to get it together pretty quick.
We did it in 3 days last year.
Yeah. So DA, to answer your question or your statement there, Friday there is a Bigfoot holler event.
Well, actually, the holler. Okay, so what I did with the holler, instead of having a contest and stuff, I'm going to have people come and sign up at the booth, at our booth, and then throughout the day, and then Anthony, I was hoping you could do this with the PA, have them just do their holler so people can hear it.
So I was going to offer that to you guys so I have every piece of equipment. I mean, I have like 2 loudspeakers, but if we could get like one more bigger speaker, I'd be willing to DJ, put music up, do any type of announcements. Like my speakers are loud. I just don't know if they're loud enough to project like the whole place. So I just need like
a small sound system. It's cheap.
I got 2.
It's not super expensive.
They're Bluetooth.
So the sound quality is
just Susan, just trust me. I've got what we need.
Okay, that's awesome. Because one system is going where the speakers.
No, we'll have one. I have an idea. Dylan will tell you my system's extreme. My wife will tell you my system's very loud. But I will take care of that part. If I have to get a bigger speaker, I can do that. But Yeah, I'll take care of that then. I told you before.
Okay.
I'll come up with that, and that won't be an issue.
I think if you guys have decent microphones, then our speakers should be okay. But we like the microphones they came with. I'm not kidding. It's like the click on. They're not even brand
All
new.
of our microphones are wired, but we have like long cords and stuff. But we like it's the microphones we're using right now. They're studio quality. They're good quality mics. We also have like really nice wireless mics. So
because it has Bluetooth capabilities. So
Susan, I'll tell you this. Don't worry about anything PA wise. I've got it.
Perfect.
That means you have to trust me and not text me at 11:30 at night saying, "Do you have a PA speaker?" I've already got it taken care of.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
No, that was.
I stay up late all the time, and I'm just like, I don't think sometimes. I'm just like, I will say it is a lot.
Fred, tell her you know what she means.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, Fred's mind doesn't stop either. It's all good.
I just told him this today when we were doing our little check. They're like, "How was your day?" I'm like, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
My head hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they've left or right, up or down right now.
Yeah.
Dylan will tell you that's when it comes to like the sound stuff, I've got it. We got that all taken care of.
That's awesome.
And the other thing I'm going to do this year is we have a super nice camera. I'm going to go around and just do like footage. So that way you can do like a commercial from because I took footage last year, put together some footage from last year, this year, and maybe do some type of commercial for it.
That would be cool.
That would be good. I keep getting memories on my Snapchat. There was one, and it's so funny because I don't know who this Bigfoot was, but this Bigfoot they were in the golf cart, like riding with their feet up on the golf cart, having a great time. I was like, I don't even remember that.
I wonder if it was Travis.
Or was it the guy in the Bigfoot Jeep?
Yeah.
That was
awesome. Yeah. No.
I didn't dress up last year.
Well, I got 2 costumes, so let me tell you. There was something. I know that with you announcing and stuff, I think we'll be able to get more people to do more things.
I was also
yeah. Like, okay, so like Russell speaking at if you need your tickets, or don't forget that the kids activities, the booths and stuff like that, and like the Bigfoot Look-alike contest Saturday.
Welcome to Bigfoot Festival 2025. Russell is now here.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Don't forget to check out the food trucks.
Ariel just said period.
Bro, I don't like period. I'm too old for that.
Yeah, listen, I've got this taken care of.
6, 7.
So I'll tell you one song though. We're gonna have.
What does that mean?
I still haven't found out.
Which
so confused.
He just said 6, 7. I've seen that everywhere. I don't know what that means, Fred.
I got nothing.
I got nothing either. Some of the kids are saying now.
Numbers?
6, 7.
Right next to each other on
time out.
keyboard.
Hey, so DA just said
Robbie's
in for Tuesday.
Now Robbie was in our podcast episode last year, I think.
When DA's here the whole time, you should have just put him on camera.
Yeah.
Send him to him. DA.
He's there the whole time.
Welcome to Bigfoot Festival 2025.
DA, check your Facebook if you're interested.
So you know the one song, one way or another. I'm gonna get
you. I'm gonna get you.
Get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what kind of beer are we having?
Can I ask you a question? Can I play my acoustic guitar and sing a few songs?
I don't care.
By the campfire stories? Sounds
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna do Kumbaya?
Yeah.
I'll bring my
Kumbaya,
what are you bringing?
a ukulele.
She's got
that's
ukulele.
I only know like 6 chords.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's all I know on acoustic guitar,
I'm
really.
very
I've written
interested in the
hundreds of songs.
ukulele now.
Perfect.
I know 0 chords.
It's what Stitch played.
Yeah. What's that little tiptoe through the tulips?
So Brad Kaufman, when I said, first off, DA said, give him 2 minutes. We're going to go. Is it okay? Can we go a couple minutes later so we can get DA on here? You guys good with that, Susan?
I'm cool.
She didn't give me a time. She said it won't be long. What do you want to talk about?
You should have tuned in.
So you've never watched American Whiskey?
She already told us that she did for a couple of shows, and then she lost her phone.
She said she got a new phone And when she got her new one, she wasn't subscribed anymore.
So Brad
right now.
Kaufman said, gosh, see, we have a Nat thing too. Brad Kaufman said, yes, that's because I play guitar and sing when we were doing a little fellowshipping at his house the other night. That was a absolute great time.
It was a great night.
It really was. Tears were made. It was just an incredible night. So anytime I get a chance to pull out my old 6-string, play some songs, have a good time, I'm super interested for it. So
Make up some big
I'm very cheap.
What kind of beer are we gonna have?
Exactly.
I'm looking for you guys' podcast. What?
Find it.
Are you on Spotify?
Yes, we are.
That's interesting. What podcast are you again, even though you're on it?
No,
No, she's looking for it.
I'm looking for it.
Wait, this Bigfoot festival, it's in Oklahoma, ain't it?
Yeah, no, that was in
That was the one where
Ariel, I will find it and send you the link for it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't
And-
listen. I'm not super tech savvy. I don't know if I'm.
She's
younger
not a
than all of
huge
you guys,
Facebook
but
person.
I social medias and I listen to a lot of music. Sorry.
Oh, you hurt my feelings.
I
But
got
I
you,
get over
Ariel.
things
You
quick.
could have lied to us for that one. It's all
I
right.
could have. I'm sorry. I did listen. It was on there at one point, but when you have horses and you drop the phone off the horse a couple times, it doesn't last.
All right, I
drop
have
it.
another question.
Go ahead, Fred. Then I'm going to do Schoolhouse Farm commercial.
Does your mom have an iPhone?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, she got Android.
Android.
Okay, you got to make sure you find my Android on your phone because last year she lost her phone.
That is,
Oh, that's
remember that.
true.
So
I
you might
cannot
want to put an
lose.
air tag on it or something just for the weekend.
Yeah, because I just got this phone and it's
I'm
one of
very
the ones
concerned about this.
open.
Ariel, check your phone.
Yeah,
See
check
what?
this out.
Well, I don't know how do you do that on Android. Oh,
So-
Life 360. There we
See?
go.
Oh, you got Life 360?
Oh yeah, and
No,
Okay,
not
so-
yet. I need to.
Craig
While
told
we
me
go,
that is a tablet, Susan.
Folks,
I got that in the morning.
Susan, Fred, before we get DA on, I want to do
Okay.
our due diligence here and give actually Schoolhouse Farms is really close to where the festival is going to be. So here's their commercial, and then we'll get DA.
Ariel, check your Facebook.
Here we go.
Okay.
Discover the taste of freshness at Schoolhouse Farms. Join Vaughn Davis and Beth Cole, passionate bird watchers and friends from York County, Maine, as they transform their love for nature into a thriving business. Since 2016, they have been dedicated to growing and distributing premium sunflower kernels, oils, gourmet popcorn, and heirloom grain products like corn, flour, and grits. What do they offer? Birdseed suppliers, high quality black oil sunflower seeds for local markets. Food retailers, a selection of sunflower oils, roasted kernels, gourmet popcorn, and heirloom cornmeal. Online shoppers enjoy gourmet popcorn and confection sunflower kernels from the comfort of your home. Floral markets, stunning sunflowers for Ohio-based florists. Distillers, specialty grains for brewing and distillation. Popcorn vendors, are you a kettle corn vendor? Talk to Vaughn or Beth about supplying your business with the lowest cost, high quality mushroom popcorn in the industry. Taste the difference. Customers can shop for delicious sunflower kernels, popcorn, flavored oils, and heirloom cornmeal and grits directly on their website or at selected retail stores and farmers markets across Ohio, Indiana, Maine, and New Hampshire. Their name pays tribute to the historic Freysinger School, built in 1862 on Davis Farms property. This one-room schoolhouse has a rich history, having served the community until 1939. Are you ready to connect? If there's an exciting opportunity to discuss, they would love to hear from you. Follow Schoolhouse Farms on Facebook today and become part of the community. This is Big Sturge with American Whiskey. This commercial is brought to you by Big Sturge Me. And
What's up,
if
DA?
you want a commercial done, just holla. DA in studio.
How's it going?
Been a few months.
Yay.
Hello. How y'all doing?
We love you, DA.
Good.
I'm doing
So-
good.
Dylan, tell them what you're bringing to them.
So DA does 7 Tuesday work for both of you?
Yeah, I'll let Robbie know.
Hell
you guys
yeah.
are Eastern time?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. What are they?
Let me manage that.
Sorry.
Yeah, Robbie, that'll be 7. Robbie's time 6 mine.
I don't do well with time zones.
But I am getting with Austin, and I'm trying to see if I can bring a couple bottles of s'mores for you.
Awesome. I'll bring some sample libations myself.
I'm gonna have to try this.
Well, Ariel, you say you love it, but I feel like DA and I just sat there and chugged the whole thing.
It was wild. DA's like, what the hell is
We
this?
put away a lot. I'm like, that. This is really good.
I was like, hey, fellas, do you want a glass for that?
Well, to be fair, Ariel was busy, and I took her over some, and I let her try it, and she was like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
But then I took it back over, and DA and I just smashed it.
And then like 3 days later, DA's like, any chance I can get some of that here?
Well, DA,
I'll come back over and I'll grab more, but we need a committee because my mother only has her children and family to help her.
well, now you have us.
You guys showed up.
Your family just doubled in size, by the way.
We had one committee meeting.
We did.
One.
I was there.
I'm actually
Me and
very.
my wife were there.
Wait, no,
there.
time out. Let's back up for a hot second. You don't remember the committee meeting over Zoom?
I do remember that
Yeah,
one too.
too.
Okay, yes, we did do that.
I
Okay,
guess I'm not part of
two.
the committee either. So
Well, yeah, we did. Well, we wanted to do. We wanted to make a commercial with Travis's Gladiator and Bigfoot, and we did not get that done.
I know a
I
guy
love
that
that
makes commercials that can get one done by end of tomorrow.
You think?
What do you mean? Do I think?
Really?
What do you mean?
Okay,
I mean, it'll
you
be a local. It'll be like a what do they call that?
Like a radio commercial.
Like a radio commercial. I can come out with something by the end of tomorrow. Like I
Okay.
just Burnout Winery, Schoolhouse Farms. Yeah, 100%.
We have
That
A
was
great
good.
commercial. A great
What's-
commercial would be Big Sturge walking through the woods, and you see Russell Trank dart him, and when he wakes up confused with an ear tag.
I only like to do
I'm in.
audio.
Did you guys see the one I did? It wasn't the best, but I did it on Canva, and it was like Bigfoot running. He says, "That Russell guy is chasing me again."
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
That was
whoops.
good.
Yeah.
There goes
That
the
was good.
cameraman. I mean, that's all I could think about. How many times that cameraman fell? I mean,
But if you want an audio commercial, I'll knock one out.
okay, that sounds good.
that's awesome.
I'll do it. It's fine. Dylan, tell him how many times it takes me to do how many takes.
Well, I guess the first thing I need to say is I didn't plan on getting drunk on a Wednesday, but I guess I am now.
Dylan has to be in here with me because it takes me like 40. I'll write it. Even though I write it, like when you go to, I make all the music and everything for it. When you go to record it, you fuck it up so many times. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. And Dylan's like, get your ass back in the chair. Pull that microphone
I just
up.
have to sit here and grab my beer, like keep going.
So yeah,
What
tomorrow
else is new?
evening, tomorrow night, you'll have a audio commercial, and you guys can put like pictures to it or whatever, or videos or something.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm for that. That'd be great. So
DA,
Yes, sir.
sorry about that, man. I'm trying to sell myself on commercials.
Oh, no worries, man.
My
Plug
bad.
away.
What are
Plug
you up
away.
to, man?
Oh, writing, going out in the woods. We just went out Sunday, not yesterday. Went out Sunday to one of our areas and got some really good pictures of tracks. And we found another disarticulated deer, not cut up, torn apart. So we found some good stuff just on Sunday, and we're planning a nighttime expedition back out there, maybe this weekend, if I can get everybody together. And we're going to go out with thermals and.
Well,
Yeah.
so DA, we've talked about it in the past. I think it's about time that we actually just put pen to paper and we come there for the hunt.
Yeah, you boys should come down, man. I'll take you to some pretty hairy areas.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, where are you at? I'm ready.
Southwest Missouri, Springfield.
That's not that far.
Well,
we can go.
so then Mary Ann too, right?
Yeah, I was at one of the guests at her conference this year.
He
Well,
was
Aaron, it sounds like a road trip.
It sounds like
do it.
somebody's got their hands in a Cheetos bag.
I would love to do that, but I would love to go on a hike, but with my back I can't. But Mary Ann said there's a spot. You probably know where it is. DA, there's like a pretty decent campground. You can get camper and stuff in. And she
I
said,
know a few like that.
huh?
I know a few places like that. You could get a camper in easily.
That's what I would like to do, unless something changes eventually with my back. But she said you can just sit there and listen and hear.
Last year we went into a remote area that we could only get into by boat.
By boat?
By boat. We took
Oh,
seven of us went in and wound up getting chased out. The boat
I'm
was
good.
small enough; it had to take us out in small groups. The last three of us that were there was me, Robbie, and my son Noah, and we were standing knee deep in the lake with our guns out while we were waiting for the boat to come get us.
Wow.
We just about got taken out.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
believe
the
that's what we were
scariest you've
talking
ever
about
been?
going back to.
Not the worst I've ever been, but it was pretty up there. And
Yeah, I don't think
that whole adventure there. One of the guys that went with us was one of my old lieutenants from my last sheriff's department. He was kind of on the fence about the whole thing. And another one was my buddy Steve, who's one of our co-hosts. And Steve was kind of the doubter of the group. But about halfway through that, Steve's like, you know what? I don't doubt it anymore. Get me the hell out of here. And he was ready to go. And when we got back, my lieutenant comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, I want to thank you guys for taking us. I really had a good time." He said, "But next time when we go," he says, "I definitely want to go." He said, "But just next time we go, I realized real quick when we got in there, I was not carrying enough firepower."
Well, DA, I think Sturge and yourself and I talked about this, and we talked about that exact location going back to.
Mhm.
And we talked about taking firepower and everything as well.
Oh, we've got it, believe me.
And that is where I want to go.
There's some areas that I would
I
definitely
don't
not
mind
go
just
on.
like a nice peaceful place.
No.
Well,
Is
I
there-
could take you to a couple places like that if you just want to kick back, start a fire and have a few drinks. I know plenty of places like that, but I also know places where you don't want to get drunk because you don't want to be not in control of your faculty.
How about this?
I wanna go
You
to
don't
those
get drunk,
places.
and Dylan and I'll get drunk.
No, I will not get drunk because if shit hits the fan and I have to control fire.
What's going to happen? Okay, what DA? What's actually going to happen?
Well, it depends on the area. We the one area down an area we call Moon Valley. Robbie and I got drawn out. We thought that Doc said, I've got a thermal up here on the other side of the river. So Robbie and I crossed the low water bridge and got about 75 yards away from Doc, the vehicle, and my son Noah with his rifle. And once Robbie and I got almost up to where the heat signature, Doc starts panicking. We're like, "What?" He's like, "Get your asses back here." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because there's another one trying to cut you off." And we and Robbie almost got cut off by three of them. We thought we were going to have to shoot our way out of that one.
When you say three,
there was two that drew us in, and another one was moving out of the trees to get in behind us.
What?
Bigfoot.
There you go. Okay.
They got very aggressive after we started making calls.
DA, I'm telling you now, we're trekking on. We're making sure we get there.
So Dylan's checking on, and Big Sturge, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah. Fred's got a question.
Is there any place in Ohio that like we need to stay away from?
That's a better question for the guys that run the show, The Strange Road. Mikey and that's a show out of Ohio. It's called The Strange Road. His name's Mikey Leisner, and the other guy goes by Bubs. If you guys could get a hold of him, I've sent him a couple messages trying to get him to come to the show there, but they're based out of Ohio, and those guys know some crazy spots. I've already told them if I get a chance to get up there and spend
There's
a
a
week.
couple state parks in Ohio. I'm trying to remember one up towards Columbus.
Hocking Hills is
Not
very
Hocking Hills. My wife and I took the kids there, and they actually have like when you go in there, they have a Bigfoot weekend, and there's
Hocking
like
Hills.
No, it's not Hocking Hills.
Logan. It's
Are you
part
talking
of
about
Hocking
Logan?
Hills, yeah.
No,
Well-
I don't think so.
Really?
Hey, DA,
Yes, ma'am.
is
Sorry.
there any that you go to that's not aggressive?
Yes. Joe Bald is usually creepy, but never really overly aggressive. Combs Ferry is aggressive. Combs Ferry is different. Combs Ferry is different than most places. When the Army Corps of Engineers shut down that peninsula, they bulldozed it off so you can't get in there. That was why we had to get in by boat, and we went in the middle of the night because you're not supposed to be in there. So we took an excursion into there. But there's 2 or 3 places where if you just want to listen to them. And there's a lot of places on Table Rock Lake. There's an area that me and my friends we call Monkey Mountain, and you can set in a boat off the cove and just hear what sounds like chimpanzees having conversations up on the mountainside. And I'm pretty sure those are not indigenous to the state of Missouri. So you know what exactly is up there. We've never gone ashore to find out. But there's that whole ridge up there late at night lights up with what sounds like conversations by chimpanzees.
Well, DA, you said you've never gone onto the ridge there.
Drop me and Justice
How about
off.
we all go there?
Well, the problem is the boat we were using could only hold 3 of us at a time. So we weren't going to ferry in 2 guys, drop them off, and send the boat back for more, because as much activities over there, I wasn't going to bet my ass that we would still be there when the boat got back.
But the good news
DA,
is,
what if I volunteered to be one of the first 2?
and I'm a hella swimmer.
Well, here's the thing. And you know, call me kooky or whatever, but you know, I'm just old school. Whenever we do an expedition like this, I am the first set of boots on the ground, and I will be the last that leaves.
So, DA, you and I are the first ones on the ground.
Oh, we'll go in heavy. I mean, we'll have to hold the position until the boat gets back. And when we went into Combs Ferry, it was almost 30 minutes each trip when the boat coming back. So they were the first of us to hit the ground, and we waited a good long while before the whole team was built.
Well, DA, you can ask Sturge here. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but Sturge, am I a good shot?
I mean, the one time I seen you, sure.
DA, I'm down.
I mean,
First one's on the ground. I'm with you.
I can't toot your horn seeing you shoot once. You
So,
know?
don't you think that they are kind of like protecting their territory when you guys come up there? And
I think it depends on the area. There are sometimes clearly I think we're not welcome there.
yeah,
And then other times they'll react to what we do. Like if we just walk around and sit and listen, it stays pretty quiet. But you know, the moment we go past a certain point, it's like, nope, get out of here. You've gone too far.
yeah.
And I think that's what happened on Combs Ferries. Once we passed the warning spot, the territory markers. Once we passed those markers, that's when they got aggressive. And those territorial markers was a fresh deer leg that had been freshly torn off and twisted, hanging in a tree at head level, and directly across the path from it was half of a fish that had been ripped apart and stuck in this sapling right where we could see it. We refer to it as the Missouri tree trout.
Crazy.
I've got pictures of all of this. I'll show you guys. I'll make sure we're going to put all these pictures on my external drive, and I'll bring them up there for the convention. I'll show you guys some pretty amazing pictures. And I'm still going through the ones we just took this Sunday, so I haven't had a chance to go through and like highlight the images so you can see, because most of what we found there was tracks, and they, you know, they weren't the biggest of tracks, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out what we were tracking, because we were 200 or 300 yards from the nearest road in the deep woods, and we were finding size 10 to size 11 barefoot tracks, and the toes were splayed, not like a person's.
Yeah.
No, they weren't the biggest tracks I've ever seen, but they were easily, 13,
But what
14
person
inches
goes in the
long.
woods 300 yards away with
Nobody I know of.
with
Because this is copperhead
no
season.
shoes on?
I ain't walking barefoot in the woods around here. Not happening.
So I wanted to just add earlier, we were talking about Hawking Hills. My wife messaged me and said it was Salt Fork. That's where we took the kids.
I've heard of it, never been there.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, they had like a convention there for Bigfoot, and it was like just completely like you could feel it when you went in there. Just the belief that Bigfoot is absolutely 100% there. There's like sightings there, so it's kind of cool that Ohio's on the map for it.
There's a state park here in Missouri called Devil's Ridge. And I know you look at the old maps and see like Devil's Holler and stuff. Makes you wonder why those got those names. But it's called Devil's Ridge. And there were all kinds of hiking trails there. And about 4 years ago, they shut one of them down. They just closed it. People still, you can step over it, obviously, and go through. But they've got it chained off until people no hiking beyond this point. And the reason that was is there were dozens of people said while they were hiking right at dusk, something in the woods kept screaming at them along that trail. So, that's another one we're planning on, maybe we're not supposed to be there, but we're going to be anyway.
So here's where I'm going to put this night here. You're getting a sneak peek view of the Bigfoot Festival with DA on tonight. DA, we've had DA on the podcast. We met him at the last Bigfoot Festival in 2024. He's been on the podcast a couple different times after that. This dude is full of amazing information with Bigfoot, but not only that, you're an award-winning author. You're constantly coming out with books, and I think if you know you have any good reason to come out for the Bigfoot Festival, just come meet this guy. I mean,
I'm looking forward to meeting Russell.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to meet Russell.
Yeah.
I'm just a hillbilly from a farm north of Lebanon, Missouri. Ain't nothing special about me.
Well, I'm gonna. If there's anything else you guys want to add, we can do it. I know Chris has about an hour drive home. We're quite a few minutes past what we normally do, and it's been incredible. The last episode we did was 2.5 hours, but that was because we have a new guy part of the podcast, and so we were having a good night. This is what you're gonna get at Bigfoot Festival. We're gonna be live all the time. You guys can get on here with us. We just want to give you a sneak peek of what's to come. And again, guys, if you want to figure out what there's going to be, just go to Bigfoot Festival OH, right?
Bigfoot Festival OH, yes.
Yep.
.com. Go check that out. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to any of us. Burned Out Winery, American Whiskey. You can get a hold of Susan. Yep. Anyone in her family, they'll be able to help you out. So,
that's dude. I would like to add something. Can I just say something real quick? We're in the area that we are. I've done a lot of research, and there actually has been sightings over at St. Mary's, and it's pretty cool. Just make a long story short, there was hunters out, and hunting coons. Right, middle of the night with their dogs. Their dogs started freaking out. They started hearing this noise, and the dogs actually took off. So he said before he even knew it, something came barreling out of the woods, right? And it had a deer on its neck, and it slammed into him, knocked him down. And he said he was about knocked his breath out of him. He said the Bigfoot got up, took off, left the deer. And
I'm more impressed with the fact that he knocked the Bigfoot down.
I think it's just I don't think it was expecting, and it's like, and they left that deer, and he said people thinks he's nuts, and
well, Nance from Buckeye Bigfoot has a ton of
My gosh
stories. I think she started out with Ohio stories.
She did.
That's the one I listened to Nance. I'm like, that's crazy.
It is, and I do think that they do follow the river. I think they follow the river a lot and come down through, like our area because of all the corn and all, because it's farming community.
It is.
And it's just
they're going to follow the deer, and the deer love the corn.
Well, it's kind of interesting because my wife and I just took the kids out on a little road trip the other day, and we were going past. I have an experience that I'll share at the Bigfoot Festival on our live. And I was telling the kids about it, but there's actually, I mean, I'd like to say a hot spot. Ohio is kind of a hot spot for, kind of just some sightings that a lot of people are going to disagree with something that they've never seen. Right. So, that's very common. But Brad Kaufman, who's actually commenting here, he's the newest member of American Whiskey, and he has a story that he wants to share. He is from Oklahoma, and he hasn't shared the story with us, but he said at the Bigfoot Festival he will share it with us. And the first time he ever came in the studio, I had a Bigfoot hat on. I didn't even know that he was like so we're excited to kind of hear about what his experience is. But that's what we're hoping for this year, is just to get a lot of different people's experience with, you keep saying people aren't going to believe this, or that the hunter was lying. A lot of people say you're lying because they weren't there, but it doesn't make it a lie. Yeah. But guys, I appreciate everyone hopping on it. American Whiskey Podcast. Don't forget, 2 weekends from now, is the best festival in Ohio coming up.
And also, don't forget, Tuesday at 7 p.m., we are going to have D.A. Roberts and who else, D.A.?
Robbie Raines and Russell Accord.
Hope I'll get on Russell. I'll text him here right as soon as we get off.
Get on it.
I will be on it.
Wait till midnight, Susan.
Well, for certain, me and Robbie.
Good point. That's good.
We're the consolation prize if Russell can't make it.
Right. No, absolutely.
There's no
I
consolation
disagree.
there
Dude,
at all. DA, you have so many great stories. Last year, I said, I want someone to make a believer out of me. Your stories have me right on the edge.
Are you ready for this? Our most listened episode over the last year is the episode that you and Robbie were on at the Bigfoot Festival. We had over I think it was
Yeah.
Awesome.
62,000 downloads on it between Apple
Oh my
Podcasts
gosh.
and Spotify.
Hey, Dylan,
What's up?
I have a video that was sent to me just a week ago that I am not allowed to share publicly yet. We're still talking to the guy, trying to get him to either come on the show or give us the rights to share the video. It is too graphic to show on YouTube. I will show you guys in Ohio. And if you're still on the fence at all, I'm pretty sure this is going to drag you kicking and screaming off of it.
All
Well,
right.
DA, I understand that you are waiting for the rights, but do not send it to me.
I'm not going to. I'm very, very tightly controlling where that video goes to.
That's fair.
All right, guys. So I'm just reading from the website. Discover the Bigfoot Festival Adventure, October 24th and 25th. And as always, guys, I'm Big Sturge.
I'm Justice League.
Chris.
Fred.
Oh, Susan.
Ariel, bystander.
And I'm DA.
And we're American Whiskey, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. DA, we'll see you in like a week and a half. Susan, we'll see you in a week and a half. And don't forget, we're coming up with a good little American Whiskey versus all y'all, some type of hide and seek. So stay tuned for that, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight, and peace.
I still don't think DA can find me.
And
See you guys.
the bar people are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes.
shut up.
Night.
What are you doing? See you guys.